Hey there guys, welcome back to Arsenal Fan TV. This is the preview for the game on Thursday night, Arsenal hosting West Bromwich Albion in what I'm expecting to be a rather empty Emirates Stadium. And it's hard to blame those that aren't going to the game, considering that this is one of the worst seasons we've had as Arsenal supporters, given that this season held so much promise, so much belief, and Arsene Wenger is still coming out saying that this season is far from over. I mean, that is a ludicrous statement, especially given the way things panned out against Crystal Palace in that 1-1 draw. I mean, I don't know what to say going into this game, to be honest. It doesn't hold a lot of significance. It's a game in which we've got to win if we are to cement a top three finish, and even that could come under some scrutiny given the way that Manchester City are playing despite their 1-1 draw at St James's Park the other night. And the fact that we're going to finish below Spurs, although it looks like we are going to finish below Spurs, as they've just seen off Stoke by 4-0. They've gone to the Britannia and scored 4, a ground where we couldn't even score 1, and it actually looked like a decent point for us. I mean, that just tells you everything you need to know about Arsenal over the past 10 years. It's been embarrassing the way this season has unravelled towards its climax, and I'm just really disappointed with how everything's gone. And heading into a game at home to West Bromwich Albion, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of beyond caring. It really is hard to get behind the manager, I would say, at this point in the season. As much as I want to see the players do well, I mean, there's nothing left to play for, and it really is kind of really, I don't know what to say. It really is an awful end to the campaign. This is a game in which I expect us to win, or I would have expected us to win, but I just don't know with Arsenal anymore. I mean, we are so easy to play against at the moment. Just long balls over the top. Our fullbacks are going to be massively exposed. Our defence looks incredibly shaky at the moment. And at this point in the season, I mean, dare I say finishing out the top 4 would be a terrible thing, because it might spark that bit of change that Arsenal has needed. On the flip side, I do think that finishing in the Champions League is vital, given that it will attract players that we need in the summer, the likes of Xhaka, who's being talked about. We also need a striker. I think we need a centre-half as well. We need a whole refurb in the squad, in my opinion, and we do need Champions League football in order to attract those kind of lucrative players. So in my opinion, we have to be cementing a top 4 finish and just put aside what has been a shambolic season, just to get us over the line in a way and get that, what I see has to be a top 3 finish, as Liverpool could quite easily go on to win the Europa League this season. So it's going to be a very, I think, a very tense end to the season. It's just important that we get a confidence-boosting win against West Bromwich Albion. Of course, they don't go into the game in the best of shape there. They haven't really got much to play for this season either, given that they're practically safe from relegation. I thought in their previous game where Berahino missed 2 penalties, it kind of showed a lazy kind of performance from their point of view. And I do expect us to be having the beating of them on Thursday night. But I don't think we should take anything with a pinch of salt when Arsenal are playing, because there is just so much unpredictability around the club. I do think in a game like this we should see some change. I stated in the previous match preview for the game against Crystal Palace that I want to see Callum Chambers play. I stand by that statement. I want to see him given a chance in this game, because Gabriel was looking very shaky alongside Laurent Koscielny. Per Mertesacker has shown this season that he's coming towards the end of his Arsenal career, in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't be too tempted to throw Aaron Ramsey back into the mix yet. I mean, I'll keep everything the same up top, but the defence definitely needs a reshuffle, and it just evidences why we need to invest in a top quality centre-half over the summer. Will we do that? It remains to be seen. The Arsenal team that I want to see going into this game would be Petr Cech in goal, Hector Bellerin at right back, Callum Chambers, Laurent Koscielny, Nacho Monreal, Francis Coquelin, Mohamed El Nene, Alex Iwobi, Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez and Danny Welbeck up top. It could be possible to throw in Olivier Giroud as opposed to Danny Welbeck, given that Welbeck hasn't been that impressive in his past couple of games. But I mean, I don't know what to do with Arsenal at the moment. It really is a tough one, and I do hope that we at least have something to smile about on Thursday night, given the depression that's around the club at the moment. But please do get your thoughts on the game in the comments box below. Please do drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV, and as always, I'll be speaking to you very, very soon.
A little bit better than my seat, I will admit. Now, you see, for me, this is, for me, one of the highlights of the tour. You see this? This is a gold Premier League trophy. You will not go to any other ground in the Premier League. Not Man United, not Chelsea, not City, not any of those grounds and see these, because this is unique to Arsenal.